So this is Joshua Hart from JTH Boxing. Today I'm here in Manchester and I'm with Cameron Vuong. Cameron, first of all, how are we doing, mate?
All good, mate. How are you?
I'm not doing too bad. Obviously, I just said this when I was talking to Aki. I've been up since 5:30 this morning. Got on the bus at 5:45 to get to the train station. Not 5:45, 6:15 to get to the train station. But here I am now. I've made it in one piece. Just talk to me about what's coming up for you. Obviously, you've just turned over. Professional debut coming up October 7th. Wood versus Warrington. It's almost the stuff of dreams, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a great card to be on, especially for my professional debut. Just moved down here at the VIP gym with Jamie Moore. Looking forward to getting started down here. Just done 6 round sparring there. Feeling good and ready to go.
And just talk to me about the excitement of turning over. Obviously, as someone who's got a very good amateur background and also being so young as well. Do you feel like, this is what it's been building up for, to turn over, turn pro, and now it's just about getting as many eyes on you as possible leading up to, obviously, I know it's a very long way away, but you never know. But obviously, I know the goal is fighting for world titles. Just talk to me about the journey that you're about to go on.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to making the bad boy highlight reel along the way. And it's good. It's good. I think even when I was in the amateurs, I've always wanted to be a pro anyway. So, but your amateur background's like your apprenticeship really. So I've just been sitting it out, waiting for years just to turn over for this moment, and I can't wait to get started October 7th.
And before I talk about the fight day, I want to talk about the choice in coming up to Manchester and working with Jamie Moore. What is it about him as a coach that's made you go, yeah, I want to work with him?
He's a fantastic coach. I've watched him over the years, and some of the fighters that he's brought through, it's the best. They've all fought for world titles and stuff like that, so I'm looking forward to working with Jamie, and I just think I need to get away from home, move away from all the distractions and just zone in on this for the next couple of years and just put myself in good stead.
And do you feel, obviously, it's not like he's someone who's like got a lot of up-and-coming fights. He's got fighters at all levels. He's got Akib Piaz who's about to fight for a title, Chantel Cameron who's just beat Katie Taylor, Jack Catterall who, like you said, should be the #1 in the world. Do you feel like having all this experience around you and all these people who have got so much experience is only going to be beneficial to you? And let's say, not even just sparring, but just being in the gym and being around them and seeing the way they work. How beneficial is this going to be for you?
100% massive. It's going to be huge. Learning off them and just watching them, little things they do, little feints, just little things that make all the difference. I'm looking forward to being around them in the gym and sparring Jack. I sparred Jack last week. It was a great spar, just a learning spar for me, being in one of the best in the world and seeing how far off I am off that level.
I want to talk about obviously October 7th. Obviously, it's a very good card to be on. Wood versus Warrington. We've just had a little chat about it off camera. What are you expecting from this pro debut? Obviously, you don't normally know your opponent until closer to fight week, but just how excited are you to be making your debut on such a big show?
Obviously, I can't wait. It's going to be a great night for me supporters, my friends, my family, and I'm just looking at putting on a performance. As long as I shine, I'm not too bothered about getting the knockout or forcing the stoppage, but I'm just looking forward to shining under the lights and putting on a performance for me supporters.
I think after watching the way you just sparred out there, obviously I'm not going to give away everything. I'm not going to give away your entire style because a lot of people still don't know it, but I think a stoppage will definitely come on that first fight. Just the way you're seeing you there, the style. You've got a very fan-friendly style, which I think is something that's so important for an up-and-coming fighter. Obviously, Matchroom have clearly seen it if they've wanted to sign you from the off. Just how good is it to have that backing and having someone like Matchroom come to you straight away? You've only just turned over. You've got Sam Jones working with you as well, and he's an unbelievable manager. Yeah. How good is it to have these people around you?
It's great, to have their backing means the world. Matchroom's the best promotional company in the world, and Sam's one of the best managers in the world, so it means a lot to have them on board, like you said, from the off. I'm just looking forward to proving everyone right now.
I want to talk about obviously Sam Jones as a manager. Obviously he manages Jack as well, Jack Catterall. Something that I think you see a lot with Sam's fighters is activity. Obviously Jack's had a lot of time of inactivity, not in the ring. He had about 3 fights in 3 years, if that. How important is it to be working with someone like Sam who's going to force activity upon you?
No, it's really important. I want to be active, do you know what I mean? I want to be fighting every couple of months here, there and everywhere and getting the experience. That's what it's all about, getting the experience in. I had a lot of amateur fights and I'm looking to do the same in the pros and be active.
How many fights would you like to have this year? So I know your debut is in October, which is more towards the back end of the year, but if all things go well, would you like to be back in the ring before the year closes?
Yeah, 100%. 2 fights before the end of the year and then crack on, hopefully have 4 to 5 fights next year.
I want to talk about, obviously, this main event. I'm going to do a little bit of a different thing now. I want to talk about some big fights that have just happened and some that are coming up. First of all, I want to talk about Wood versus Warrington, the card that you're on. How excited are we for this main event? It's going to be an unbelievable night, 50-50 atmosphere. It's going to be magic, isn't it?
It's going to be a massive fight, fireworks. That's all I think, fireworks, proper 50-50 meet in the middle. I think Wood will be a bit smarter, but Warrington will be go to war.
How do you think that fight plays out? First of all, do you reckon that fight goes the distance?
Nah, definitely don't. Nah, it doesn't go the distance. I think Lee Wood's going to be a little bit too cute for him with a feint and like stabbing that jab to the body low early on. And I think Lee Wood catches him. I think Lee Wood knock out.
I want to talk about Usyk versus Dubois. First of all, did you watch the fight?
I watched the fight. Yeah, I watched the fight.
Okay, so you already know what I'm about to ask then. What's your take on this supposed low blow? Obviously, there's a lot of controversy and a lot of talk going around on social media that some saying it was low, some saying it wasn't. At the end of the day, for me, it all comes down to the angle that you look at it from. Yeah. Every photo shows a different angle almost. What did you make of it?
I think it's referee's preference. Before the fight, some referees will say like, yeah, it's fine, belt line's fine. It's referee's preference, but I don't think it was low. Do I think you would have got up? Yes. I think you obviously milked it a little bit. You could have been a bit hurt from the shot, and he's used the time. Anyone would do it, but I don't think it was low. But I do think you would have got up if it was counted a knockdown.
So this is the way I see it. A lot of people saying, "Oh yeah, Dubois didn't capitalise on a hurt Usyk," but there's a lot of a difference between an Usyk that's hurt but's had 5 minutes to recover and an Usyk that's very hurt and has had 10 seconds to recover. Yeah. And I see a lot of people saying, "Oh yeah, Dubois should be crowned the new unified heavyweight champion," but I don't see it to that extent. No. While I personally, I believe it was just in. I think it wasn't low, but the talks of saying Dubois should be the world champion, I think they're a bit far, aren't they?
Yeah, I think that is a bit far. Like I said, I think Usyk would have got up. He was in control of the fight anyway. He was dominating the fight, winning every round, and then he hurt him at the end. So I think the result still would have been the same, but would have been interesting if he did go down and scored the knockdown.
And finally, I just want you to talk about the style that you've got and what these fans can expect for the journey of Cameron Vuong.
It's excitement. I've got an exciting style. I like to hit and knock at here, make them fall short and make them pay. I'm just looking forward to showing everyone what I'm all about come October 7th.
Cam, thank you for your time. I'm going to let you go now, and I can't wait for the start of the journey. October 7th, Wood versus Warrington, Sheffield Arena. It's going to be some journey, isn't it?
Yeah, nice one, mate. Thank you. Appreciate it.